Finally, we have a G.I. Joe classified version of version 1 Cobra Commander from the 80s. What? Wait a minute. Will you look at this Mickey Mouse looking mother beep? Welcome back to Boss Guys Reviews. In this review, we're taking a look at the G.I. Joe classified Hisstank Cobra Commander. This is the version 1 that we all been waiting for, or mostly. This is a little different than we was really expecting, or wanting, basically, because of the Mickey Mouse logo on his chest. Other than that, that's like a perfect Cobra Commander offering. You do get a bunch of accessories in the figure. I think the card art's pretty sweet. It's a thicker cardstock. I like the blue on a Cobra Commander. I do think if we ever get a retro style and the main line of version 1 Cobra Commander, is going to be different. It's definitely going to have a lot of accessories, or even different accessories, but I'm betting the blue is going to be a totally different shade. And of course, we won't have the Mickey Mouse ears on the Cobra insignia. We will have the basic Cobra logo, but I do like this blue they use for this. So the question is, to open or not to open? So that's the $1 million question. A lot of collectors feel that we're going to get a retro version in the main line. Not to open this, it's going to be something special, may worth some money. But if you love G.I. Joe, I want you to think about something. And this applies to all your action figures, regardless if it's G.I. Joe or not. Now, I'm not, giving anybody a hard time for collecting on the card. I have some. I don't collect a whole lot, but I want you to think about this. So you collect your figures all these years that you collect. Eventually we all meet the Grim Reaper and we die. So all your life you had this thing on the wall. You died owning it. It didn't make you any money. You kept it because of, you love G.I. Joe. And then you die. And then whoever gets your inheritance or your figure collection don't have the same feeling as you have. So guess what happens? Easy gets pawned off at a yard sale because they don't know what they got. Well, they throw it to a kid, they open, they play it, they break it, and then you could have had all that years and time of enjoyment with your figures instead of looking at it on the wall. Now the next person has it, now that you're gone, doesn't feel the same way you do. So with that thought in mind, to open or not to open, let's open it. So as you can see here, I've been able to remove the figure and the accessories and not have to worry about too much of damage the card. I just kind of cutted the side of the plastic so I can just keep the card in the best condition as possible, because I do want to open my figure. But here's what it looks like, at least. And here's the back of the card, I should say. Beautiful Cobra logo. Here's our file card. And what do you know? A normal file card. I'm going to pause and read that. You can. I'll hold for a couple more seconds. And we'll move on. And here he is, Cobra Commander, hatred and evil personified. He's corrupt, a man without scruples, and possibly the most dangerous man alive. And he has the Mickey Mouse ears on his shirt, so who would have thought, right? But he looks beautiful. There's not much to see. You got Cobra Commander, the blue Commander's outfit. That's what we're going to go with. Let's take a look at the mask. We have silver paint on the mask. I really wish this was a vacuum mask because it is a Haslab. That'd have been extra special. That'd have been really, really nice. You can see this basically has this blue helmet. There's no stripe or nothing on his helmet. Seen that before in different Cobra Commanders. With this black shirt underneath. Two little silver pieces there. Silver buttons throughout. There's that Mickey Mouse Cobra emblem. He has some red here on his belt, like a triangle upside down arrowhead maybe. Some little buttons there, little device. Silver rings around his arms. Black gloves. Pretty cool. The back, you can see the strap. The belt here is his pants belt. You can see kind of a sculpting there in his overall backside. Some textures in the clothes. We got the red stripe down the leg. to this knife sleeve that's way down on his knee. There's a red strip on this side, all the way down to the bottom of his foot. Then we have that piece that comes down over his shoe. It's pretty cool. Bottom of his feet. Nice looking Cobra Commander. Been waiting for a long time. I know I went through the dilemma of, do I open this or don't open it? We just never know when we're going to get a version 1 Cobra Commander in the main line. I don't see it coming anytime soon, to be honest with you. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a look at Cobra Commander's articulation. So, he can look down. He can yell at people from above, give commanding, hissing orders. He can look up. He can yell at people up on top of the Hisstank to get their butt in gear and kill G.I. Joe. And he can do side to side and give Baroness and Destro stupid little remarks. And then he has that back and forth section if you just want to roll his head to wherever he wants to. So that's pretty cool. His arms are on a ball joint. It does have butterfly joints. Mine's kind of very stiff, but you can move them. They're there. Arms on a ball joint. They rotate 360. My arms can raise up pretty fairly. Some type of ratcheting in there maybe. There's a clicking sound. So you get a decent T-pose out of him. He does have 360 bicep swivel here. Double jointed elbows. Nice range. His black gloves. He has 360 on the wrist. This hand goes up and down like this. And this one's the same way, unfortunately. Then we have the ab crunch here. So you can enhance his yelling down at people. And then up, he's looking at Sky Strikers attacking Cobra Island. So, there's a waist swivel. I'm not doing that because that's super stiff. Nice split on Cobra Commander. We have the thigh cut here. Mine's kind of stuck. Some heating. Double jointed knees. Can't ask, for more than that. That's really good. If you do pivot down, pivot up, and then around the ankle. So pretty much standard articulation as we've seen in most of the classified figures. So let's go ahead and clean him up, and I kind of noticed something. This knife case sleeve and these bands do not fit Cobra Commander. This is all far that it can go. You reach the maximum strength of the bands on this guy. I normally like to keep my knife up here as a thigh cut, but this will not go any higher. This is probably for a girl leg, and Cobra Commander does not have girl legs, even though he's a whining little sissy sometimes. But unfortunately, that's the only higher you can get his knife case to go. So let's going to take a look at some of the accessories. We do have a gripping hand, which is pretty cool. Nice. Hold that for that snake and globe accessory we're going to be taking a look at here in a sec. We have the pointing finger, so you can get to work, kill those Joes. Pretty cool. And then we have two fisted hands, so you can go one-on-one with Duke. Pretty cool. And then it comes with a knife, black handle, little gold piece. It might be a little type of a, well, it's not a Cobra head. It's a flat piece there. Silver blade. Obviously, he can hold it no problem, I'm betting. I'm really interested to see how small this case really is. It fits. Looks pretty good for the most part. A little low, but his hand can grab it, so I guess I'll deal with it. Next up, he has that back piece that where he can hide a pistol on his back. I think they did quite well with this because it has the insignia on it, I believe, and there's some silver circles painted, so it gave it a little bit of color for Cobra Commander. Peg on the back. So basically, it used to be sculpted into his back, so we just pushed it onto the back of his figure in the old school figures. Now they've made it a separate piece. That's kind of how that looks. Pretty good upgrade in my opinion. Instead of it just being, sculpted into his back and you mash it in there, you actually have a piece, a fixture to hold it. And what would Cobra Commander be without his hairdryer gun? Here we go. A little red there, so that's cool. A little bit of paint. Right out of the cartoon. Looks good. And then we can store this on his back. Like so. This kind of sits in there. And it stays. Pretty cool. That's awesome. Here's holding his weapons. A little small in my opinion, but makes sense, I guess. They can hold that knife, you know, upward or downward, whatever you see fit. Okay, the last accessory we have the world, the earth with the Cobra wrapped around it. It's a gold paint, kind of glossy, looks pretty cool. Nicely sculpted, nice textures on the snake for scales. You see the earth is painted pretty good. So bottom of it is his tail. Now obviously you're going to need to swap out hands. You can use this open hand to hold this like that. And that looks fantastic. But guys, at this point, I'm not going to swap this out because I don't want to break my Cobra Commander. So yeah, maybe someday I will. But at this point, he's brand new and I don't want any issues. I have to try. Like call Hasbro and see if they have any to give me a new one of, but I'm probably not going to get one. So that's my thought process on that. But you can see that he can hold it quite well. And accessories, in my opinion, make G.I. Joe. If we don't have cool accessories like this, then it kills the whole playability of the line. So there he is. I love it. If they even come out with a Cobra Commander, I am not interested in a baby blue Cobra Commander. This is a beautiful blue. I'm not sure if it comes across on the camera, but this is, I mean, a definitive Cobra Commander with, you know, but he has that Mickey Mouse ears. But, you know, but quite honestly, I don't even pay much attention to it for me, so it doesn't bother me. It may bother you. But at this point in time, I've been waiting for a Cobra Commander version 1 for so long. I'll take this, and I would be good with it if I don't see another one again. I do hope someday we get the hooded version, same color blue. That would be amazing. I don't know why Hasbro hasn't, you know, made that. Is there an issue there? I don't know why there would be, but I'm quite curious about that. So my final thoughts are, he's a beautiful Cobra Commander figure. The knife sleeve doesn't seem to be a perfect fit for him. The other things make sense. The little pistol on his back, I get that. I mean, Cobra Commander is not really a big bulky guy anyway. He kind of has a standard male physique. He's not muscular. He's just one of those standard small guys. But he has, you know, massive amount of power at his disposal. So I hope you guys like this review. I hope you guys decide if to open your figure. I'm encouraging you to enjoy your figure. Of course, you know, these are yours. Do it, you know, as you see fit. If you were lucky enough to get 2, you have no problem. Open one, keep one carded. But if you have one, I see the dilemma. It took me, you know, better than a week to decide to open mine because I wasn't totally sure what I wanted to do, but I wanted to enjoy my figure. I work hard for my money, so do you. Enjoy what you spend your money on. With that being said, thanks for watching. And if you'd be so kind, go ahead and like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on many of my ideas for my Hisstank videos and shorts. Great videos out there for you guys to enjoy, and a bunch of shorts I'm working on. So hopefully see you guys at the channel. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next review.